This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Did that go up a quarter? Did that go up 50 cents from last week? Yeah. In fact, one of the things that always has been kind of over the top expensive, but I need to do for my own health.
I have to drink cherry juice, tart cherry juice, every day. Why? Because I have a uric acid level condition in my blood. It's called gout.
Okay? And what happens is, if I eat too much of the wrong things, like red meat, shellfish, really fatty foods, or if I drink too much, meaning alcohol, you know, I can get a giant flare-up that causes my entire foot or joints to swell up and fill with uric acid crystals that are incredibly painful. It feels like someone is stabbing me repeatedly.
Oh, the King's disease. That's the one that people who just, you know, they live these gluttonous lives of excess and plenty. That's why you get it.
All right, now the good news is I've had this under control for many years, mostly because I changed my diet and because of things like I drink tart cherry juice every day. So tart cherry juice is not cheap, okay? It used to be around $3 for a container of it. That's about 2 big glasses. So each container would last about 2 days because I have 1 big glass at dinner. And that tart cherry juice, why I drink it, it actually keeps your uric acid levels down and it stops inflammation. So it's a double kind of medicinal thing. Okay? Excuse me. So, it used to be $3 a container. It's like $1.50 a day. Now, I'm not kidding you. For the cheapest one, it's $5 a container. In 1 year, it increased by over 50% cost. Right? Now, on top of that, a lot of the times I'm noticing the stores don't have everything in stock like they're supposed to. So there may be a week when they don't have it. I have to buy a ridiculously expensive, like, premium brand of it. Which, I'm not kidding. Wait till you hear this. The premium brand of this can cost $9 a fucking bottle.
Ayúdame, por favor. Es muy importante. As little as $1 helps, okay?
It's been so bad that there's actually been some weeks where I've actually skipped drinking it. And there was one time last year, for an entire week when the prices were going up, I said, I'm going to try not drinking it. That was the worst decision I ever made because I got a flare-up.
Gout break.
And it was an excruciatingly bad flare-up. It was in direct relation to me not having this cherry juice in my system. And since then, I was like, I just don't care how much it costs. I have to get it, no matter what. So, it sucks. Because, number one, by the way, I don't like it. It doesn't taste good. It's like taking my medicine for the day, every day at dinner. But it's just something I have to do to stop a medical condition that I have. It's one of the ways that I alleviate it. That being said, yeah, we're feeling it, just like everybody else. Everyone is feeling it. Every time you go shopping, it's like, why is the bill so expensive? Why is it, way more than it was, a year and a half ago? Pre-COVID, oh my God. Pre-COVID, I'm not exaggerating. The cost of us going grocery shopping from pre-COVID to now is probably about 60 to 70% more expensive. And that's us buying the same exact products. Or cheaper. We went to store brands over the more expensive brands to save money, and with still that much more of an increase.
Oh my God, he's drinking sperm?
With a new month comes a new round of goals for the channel. So, this morning, ladies and gentlemen, I'm announcing the new membership goals for DsP Gaming for the month of June. For the first time ever in the year that I have been here on YouTube, we're doing a tiered goal system because now there are gifted memberships. So what does that mean? It means that if we hit our first level of memberships that I'm looking to hit for this month, we get a big reward. If we hit a tier 2 goal after that, there's another reward on top of it. So there's potential for 2 special events rather than just 1, as I usually do. Why are we doing that this month? Because there's gifted memberships. Whenever there's gifted memberships, when they were gifted subs over on Twitch and now here on YouTube, if you guys haven't noticed, people like supporting the channel but helping others at the same time. They're motivated to help out when it means that someone else is also getting a positive benefit. I will strongly urge you guys, if you are someone who watches these streams live and you have not yet done so, enable the ability to accept a gifted membership. Because I fully believe that within the next few days, now that I'm about to announce these goals, people are going to get excited and you might have some people starting to gift memberships to try to reach them. Okay? Okay, let's talk about the goals so you guys know what's going on. So, the Tier 1 membership goal for the month is 575 members.
It's greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control.
For the record, we're currently at 532. 40 members with the ability to gift memberships is very viable. It was very hard to get that many new members when I didn't have gifted memberships. But now I know it's viable. Now, by the way, something I should point out here. I received gifted memberships about halfway through May. At that time, within like 2 days, I had like 100 gifted memberships. We will likely have a giant dip in memberships around mid-June. So, if we're looking to hit this goal, and you are interested in possibly helping the channel out in any way, whether by becoming a member yourself or gifting memberships, it's going to make a lot more sense to do that sooner rather than later. Because if we wait till halfway through the month, all of a sudden there's a giant dip in memberships. Now it's going to become kind of unfeasible to hit the goal. All right? As always, please understand that not everything is set in stone. You know, there are things that change on the fly all the time. We'll see what happens between now and then. But what I'm saying is for now, it would make more sense if people wanted to see membership goals hit to work on it now than wait and then have it dip and now we're like, oh my god. You know? So, what is the Tier 1 membership goal for the month? The Tier 1 membership goal. I know this will be a Reddit clip. I don't give a fuck. Reddit can go suck my ass.
There's the salt. The delicious salt.
The Tier 1 membership goal is as follows. If we hit 575 members, it is the return of the Viewer's Choice playthrough.
Wow, Phil's just a boring old man. He puts out content with no effort. We don't like him anymore.
What is Viewer's Choice? If we hit this milestone, it means that everyone, both members and non-members, will have the opportunity to nominate a game that I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of right here on DSP Gaming. Likely, I will put some criteria down, and what I mean by that is I'm not going to be doing any insanely long JRPGs that take 90 hours to beat. No, I'm not going to be doing a visual novel that I have to read straight because there's no voice acting and it takes me 40 months to beat. I'm looking for a game that's like a normal game, okay?
By the way, this is not the real 1 Minute Man. I'm just going to ban them right now. This is some idiot trying to impersonate him, so goodbye. Banned, 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 banned. Gone. Forever.
There is a Tier 2 goal. Okay? There is a Tier 2 goal. What is it? I'm not revealing that yet. Actually, I'm going to tell you what it is, but I'm not going to reveal how many members it'll be. Let's put it that way. But there will be a Tier 2 goal. Once we've hit the Tier 1 goal, then we can focus on it. But what will it be? Well, it's going to give you the ability to essentially select the next React event that I want to do.
We don't need them anymore. They're dinosaurs. They're as bad as print media magazines. Who the fuck needs that? I don't need IGN for anything. If IGN, GameSpot, and all these mainstream sites disappeared overnight, what would exactly be the loss? Think about this. Would gaming come to a screeching halt? No. In fact, life would probably be better. So why do we need them? Right? So it's funny because they're basically saying, oh, IGN will be the exclusive avenue through which all the information about Sonic Frontiers will be disseminated to the internet in the next month. Now think about this for a minute. Why? Why would only IGN have this agreement with the makers of Sonic Frontier that they're going to be the avenue by which all of this information gets put on the internet? I want you to think about that. So the truth of the matter is, this has got to be some kind of a behind-the-scenes agreement. Is IGN getting paid to do this? Did IGN pay for it? Like, what is it? I don't know, but it's bullshit. I don't want all month, I don't want to have to listen to IGN talking heads talking about Sonic Frontiers. I just want to see footage of Sonic Frontiers. You understand?
Understand that this is not a transactional relationship. What does that mean? It means that some people think that because they're spending money on the internet on something, that now they're owed something as a direct purchase. That is not the case with me and my content. Maybe it is the case with other content creators. I wouldn't know. But that's never been the case with me and my content. Essentially, you already have received the content from me for free. You like it, and now it's essentially you're saying, hey, this is the same as if you went to a restaurant, right? And the bill is the cost for the food. Oh, I liked the food. But also, you're going to say, I'm going to tip for the service. That's essentially what you're doing here. You already got the content for free. There was no bill for the content. You got it for free. But you're saying, well, I liked the service. I liked the fact that I was provided this content in this manner, and that Phil is someone who interacts with us and listens to us, and he does this and that I like, so I'm going to reciprocate, and here's the tip for doing whatever you did that's good, right? So, when you contribute, that's how I see it, right? And so now I got to commit to do better for you, right? A waiter doesn't provide you with great service, receive a tip, and say, oh, well, now fuck this, I'll just act like an asshole forever because I got a $20 tip or whatever, right? No, they're going to continue to provide the good service to their customers in the hopes of it's a reciprocating relationship, right? But you didn't buy anything with your support, right? And I think some people, sadly, that's how they see it. They see it as, I gave you something, and I purchased something, and now I want back, right? So there's been cases, King Tut was definitely one of them, where, oh, I'm going to support Phil, but now I'm going to make demands of him. He better directly do this and this and this as a result of me supporting it. But when was there ever that agreement? When was that said? You know what really irks me? And I'll be honest, this is a pet peeve of mine. Someone will, like, send a tip without ever having talked to me about it before. And then they'll say, oh, I'm sending you this money to specifically spend it on this and this and this. Wait a minute. When did we even talk about that? Right? I didn't agree to that. You're essentially, when you're sending me a contribution like that, you're forcing me into some kind of an unspoken contract that no one agreed to. And I hate that shit. You know, like, that's not the purpose of a contribution to support my kind of content, you see? It's supposed to be, oh, thank you already for the free content you've already given me. And now this is my way of tipping you and saying, hey, please continue to do it, okay? There you go. So that being said, I think that in a situation like King Tut or others, that's what happened. It was someone who thought they could buy and control stuff. Like, buy my time, buy my content. That's not how it works, all right?
And once you give that money, it's gone. You have to understand that. You gave the money, it's gone. There's no guarantee anything's going to happen. There's no contract. You can't sue that person for it. You gave that money willingly. It's done. There's no, oh, he stole. No, you gave it. You actively chose to give. Therefore, that money is now going to that person, and hopefully you're trusting that person to do what they've said or make the right decision. And that's that. You see what I mean?
So please understand that. And I appreciate every single piece of support that I give anyway. Really. But that's not what it's all about. So you're not buying my time. You're not buying content from me. You know, there's no demands of me. And I'll give you a different situation that's nice. So behind the scenes, someone recently contacted me and said, I'd like to see you play both versions of the upcoming Capcom Fighting Collection, both on Xbox and PlayStation. If I send you the funds for one, would you do that? To which I responded, yeah, that's a fair situation. That's something that I would go for. That makes sense. You send me the funds to buy one. I was already going to buy the other. So yeah, okay, I'll do that then. And we agreed to it. It was, okay, awesome. And there we go. We talked to it ahead of time. I agreed to it. Now it makes sense. Now, I just send Phil some funds and demand that he uses them for this thing. That's not what it's supposed to be, right?
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Gin is great.
Oh, here he goes, kicking me. Kicking and biting. Here he is. Here's the Jasper kitty. He wants it. Look at this. He wants attention. Rah, you silly boy. Here he is. I get to see the Jasper kitty because he ran in the room. But I'm going to put him into the hallway so we can actually start here. Okay. All right, Jasper. See you later. Silly boy. He rolls around. He's so silly, man.
Any pet that I get would never be allowed in my office ever. Unless I'm highly supervising them. So the cat comes in for 5 minutes to be on stream or whatever. Okay, you guys can see the cat on stream and it hangs out. Then it's get the fuck out. Because I can't babysit a cat while I'm trying to play a game or record a stream, There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind. And it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory. But I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.